And we are live. Good evening, everyone,
Evening,
and
evening.
welcome to another episode of Table 34. This one is going to be Rabsy. This one gonna strike close to home. People gonna get the feelings hurt, but I mean, it's all in love and it's all in, good. It's good fun. It's good fun. But doubles is a thing that near and dear to our hearts. Some people, uh, have a very intimate relationship with doubles, and we will get into that very soon. But firstly, of course, with me is Quincy
Greetings, greetings.
and Ronaldo.
Evening, evening.
Yes, and on the panel today we have Bridget, who was here before, Rashmi and Joel. So let's start with Rashmi. Rashmi, could you introduce yourself to the panel?
Hey everyone, so I have a YouTube channel, so I'm a content creator at Taste of Trini on YouTube. I also share my foodie adventures on Instagram at Taste of Trinbago and on Facebook, Taste of Trinbago. So I love cooking, I love food, and I'm a self-proclaimed doubles glutton.
Nice. Yeah, so you're in good company. You're in good company.
Yeah.
Bridget, could you introduce
Hi,
yourself?
I am Bridget. I'm a chef in Trinidad, and I am a doubles lover. And my dad says I am a doubles connoisseur because I'm very particular about the doubles I eat.
Yeah. So again, you're in good company, and you did have a doubles recipe that went
And yes,
viral
a doubles
during
recipe
during
for the
the
lockdown.
lockdown. Yes, yes. And with us as well is Joel. Joel, can you introduce yourself to the panel, please?
I'm Joel, guys. Good night. I eat doubles for a living.
I want your job. I want your job.
I'm a content creator, producer, television personality, host of the show that I call Cup of Joe. And yeah, I love creating content around food over the last decade or so.
Yes, nice, nice. Again, we in good company this evening. And just to kick things off a bit, I want to start by giving, we had a official definition of what a sandwich was. And while some people did kick up a fuss, in truth and in fact, a doubles qualifies as a sandwich.
It does. It does. Yeah.
Yes, and in the first iteration of the dish, it was actually an open face sandwich featuring one bara topped with chana and condiments. So it was called chana bara, and it evolved to two bara after people started requesting to double up on the bara, and such the name doubles was born. Today it is served either as an open face sandwich featuring the two bara with the chana, or as chana with condiment sandwich between the two bara. So depending on the doubles vendor that you go to, it, sometimes they serve it differently. You would notice that sometimes you might get the
Yeah.
two open, or the word,
And China, that they will
yeah,
close it, yeah.
or they would close it, yeah, depending on who you go by. So we going into it one time, and I want to start with Bridget first. What are the elements that makes a good doubles for you?
For me, my focus on what makes a good doubles is the Chana. Like, the Chana has to be right for me.
Right.
Then complemented by obviously, well, preferably a nice fresh crispy bara, but in Port of Spain we don't have these luxuries. So just like a flavorful bara. I hate bara that doesn't have like sometimes salt missing from the bara.
Mm-hmm.
And also most importantly, I doubles needs to be eaten on the spot.
Ah,
I
okay,
can't take away doubles.
I
okay,
agree.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right.
Wanna drop.
Yeah, it is not the same. Rishmi, what about you? What else make a good doubles for you?
Just like Bridget said, for me, it's the combination of the bara and the chana. So for me, the bara has to be like paper thin, and soft. So once you hold up that barra, you should be able to see light through it.
Right.
And the chana has to be runny. I like runny chana.
Yeah.
Right. Nice.
And I feel like
Okay.
a doubles. To tell if a doubles is really good or not, the chana and the bara will tell you all you need to know. You wouldn't
Mhm.
need to eat chutney with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. We settled some nice groundwork here. Joel, what does make our doubles good for you?
I'm frightened to jump in there now after.
I know I gonna be the odd man out.
Yeah, but so you see how food is so subjective, right? Because it really is something else. Because so I like the exact opposite of what Rashmi just said. Yeah. I don't like. I like. It has to be a combo. Everything have to kind of work together for me to get close to doubles perfection.
Right.
I don't like a runny channel.
Right.
I like the channel dropping nicely, not too dry, not too runny, somewhere in the middle there.
Right.
And my bara needs to be light and fluffy. As Bridget mentioned, the first time I had fresh fried bara, I thought I was a doubles heaven because, as I say, some people now we really not accustomed to fresh fried bara. I think it's probably on St. James they started to get it, but fresh fried bara really kind of takes the doubles fresh on the spot at another level in my view. And I do like when if I tell you slight everything, I mean slight everything. I want a little bit of everything. I don't want plenty of one. So I like it properly balanced. Yeah, kind of funny when that.
But is there a balance or is there overpowering of your chana when you have everything? Because like sweet sauce is take over the chana, the chutney is take over the chana.
Yeah. So condiments I think is a separate discussion, Bridget. because sometimes condiments could take over the doubles, and I don't like condiments taking over doubles.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We getting some varied responses. Quincy, how you feel? What's your when it comes to doubles? What's your preference?
Boy, I sit down here listening to these things and thinking when my turn come, like my pause reason and thing now. The anticipation anxious. I like a split channel, right? I want my channel to split in the mix.
Split in the middle?
Split in the middle.
Would you please break that down for me, please? I don't understand what I mean.
Like when they swizzle up the
Yeah,
channel.
when they break up the channel a little bit.
So so it's not like holding watching a whole.
You want to bite the channel.
Right. It's not braille.
Yeah, those big chana grains.
It's not braille in reading a piece of braille, right? You also want a good consistency in your sauce. I wouldn't describe what I like as runny. Neither would I describe it as thick. I just needed to have the consistency.
Yeah, a little viscous.
A little viscosity, right?
Viscosity is the word, chef.
The bara, I want my bara flavorful on Team Bridget with that. I like a little flavor in the bara, a little thing, right? Not too much to overpower anything, but it's a little thing. And I need it to be thin. I like a thin bara, supple, pliable, easy to scoop and so on. Tasty, light. And I am a snob. I'll tell anybody that. And I'm spoiled by arangues. I think a lot of people consider arangues tongue, so I go rock with tongue, no problem. But unlike what people saying, I know about fresh bara that right out of the
hot on the spot.
Hot on the spot. That is how I deal with it. You think? Yeah, that is how I go. Condiments, we will talk about that later.
We'll talk about that. All right. Ronaldo.
Right, so I'm feeling so
like the one out.
Yeah. Because somewhere around Joe and Q, in terms of I don't like a very, very thin bara, but it can't be no bake. Don't come and try that no bake. I like the word Q use, a little viscosity in the chana. I mean, it yes, you want it flowing, but not runny. I don't want to fight with my bara to hold everything in. And for me, if you ain't have other things, I mean, we say we leave in condiments for below, for after, but if you ain't have a sweet sauce, forget about that. That is not doubles.
Yo,
Wait.
yo.
Where did you hear that?
Right?
Let's start condiments one time. Let's start condiments one time.
So I disagree with Joe in terms of fresh bar and all that. I mean, I live next to a doubles man who just cook doubles and serve doubles from his home. So fresh is the word. I accustomed to eating fresh. I mean, and I have plenty places like Doubles Factory and other things. We'll get into all the places later where you could actually get a nice fresh doubles, fresh barra, hot out the oil, right up north.
Up north.
Up north.
Well, north of Trinidad.
So for me, I think Reshmi describe how I like a doubles. Well, the closest. I mean, I like a thin barra. Not so. I know the one that Reshmi, it have the very paper thin one, but
Yeah.
then it have it that
The
it
middle.
it's almost middle. It light, real
Yeah.
pliable, but it not flat.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to just get it, but it's almost like it real airy, you know. It's a
Yeah.
real kind of airy barra. I like that. I don't like heavy barra at all. So I
Yeah.
know
I know
When
Ronaldo.
it
Yeah.
have too much like gluten, like it heavy, like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. I don't like a heavy barra.
Yeah.
The barra had to be real light, and then I don't know how some doubles when you go by the channel just be big and fat, and then you go by other you know what I'm talking about now? It's got like
Yeah, this
proper
is the
like
different. Is the
proper
different?
grains.
Is the different size grains?
Yeah, I like
Like different size grains are like I hate the big, the largest grain for China. I
right.
hate that for doubles.
Yeah.
But the tiny one just as
The
bad.
tiny one is also a no.
You know what? I like the tiny one, but
No, but they're too tiny.
Yeah.
Like it's like ants.
like split peas now.
yeah.
Yeah,
You see,
like it's peas.
you know why I like it, because I find those smaller ones just go nicer with the light barana. It's like
Yeah.
a light meal, and that way I could eat more. But if it heavy, then two
When
doubles.
you say more, he means three, eh?
Yeah, I mean three.
Yeah,
I know saying that light barra, I got it at least about 5 or 6 doubles.
Serious,
That light barra thing.
We lightweight.
As I like
It's
it, as
true.
I like
No,
it.
with
as
the
I like
light, like hot on the spot when the bar light and fluffy and crispy, you could easily eat
Mhm.
like 4. Like
I would
easily.
at least 8. I say we could at least 8.
Yeah, 'cause
I would tell you straight when the bar
Yeah.
like that, I just had to get fed up eating doubles.
yeah.
I had to
You
get
have
fed
to
up.
be full to lick and move.
Wait, I just see three and then tap out. So let me get into the next thing. Sweet sauce or no sweet sauce?
Team sweet sauce.
Well,
It's better.
Joel, how you feel about sweet sauce?
Yeah, I avoid sweet sauce.
Okay.
Yeah, I avoid sweet sauce. So I like to. I always think, and this go back from a roti. How I like a roti as well. So many people curry mango. You know, I can't do curry mango with roti because I just find it just spoil the curry. So sweet, sweet, just spoil my curry. I think it's from that. I don't do sweet sauce. So give me everything else. I'll take a little cucumber. I take a little salad, wherever you have it. But I don't want sweet because I want to be able to taste the pepper. I want to taste the little shadow belly. And the sweet kind of kill it for me. So I don't do sweet sauce.
Okay.
You see, you're buying sweet sauce by the wrong man. You're buying.
Yeah.
I know somebody would have said that too.
It's done right with a nice little tamarind or some tamarind or mango, but a nice sweet sauce is really cut the heat a little bit. Is allow it to contrast with that nice heat, and that's a nice little element. You're missing it. Don't worry. Is you wrong? You're by the wrong doubles man, but we'll get.
It really and truly depends on its kind of sweet sauce. If it's a tamarind sweet sauce, but yes, I like the sweet sauce, but I need it to be slight. I don't want my whole doubles.
It's in
Yeah,
sweet.
Like
no,
you have the
Yeah,
puddle of chana and then the sweet sauce filling the whole puddle too.
yeah.
I
I
tell you
eating.
It has to be
I
very
eating dessert.
exactly. It has to be very
I tell you
slight.
something, is a master art in roti and doubles. You see, being able to portion things out properly or lay
It's
things out.
just enough.
So that's
Just
a
enough.
master art. In terms of
Yeah.
having, every bite you must get a little piece of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You can't put two, three, four bites without getting a little taste of everything. So it's a
Yeah.
master art.
Okay. Rich, what you think about the sweet sauce?
I wouldn't say I'm totally against it, but
Mm-hmm.
I had some on the avenue one time, and I think
Oh,
that just spoiled it for me.
yeah.
It was just
Mm-hmm.
sweet sauce alone, and
Yeah.
it
Yes.
was
Bridget
just
be
The
here.
hand heavy. The hand heavy. Because
yeah,
it's all, yeah, as you say, it's like sugar water. Like they didn't use enough of like the mango or whatever they use, and it's just sugar water and they stretch it.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I
yeah.
do believe, put in a little bit, that balance of sweet and savory does go a little
Yeah.
good. But
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, it's not something that I would ask for, but I
Right.
don't mind.
Okay. Quincy.
Yeah, sweet sauce is the crippling of our nation, Jen. Sweet sauce. Nah, but
Yes, what Anika said there in the chat is true.
you
That is
see,
true.
sweet sauce, I find, what Nika saying. For me, plenty times sweet sauces mask the realness.
Yeah.
Sweet sauces, because of sweet. I don't know if anybody else mouth makeup like this, but when I taste that, all I taste in is sweet. Even if it's a little bit, I just
Mm.
taste in sweet. That's how bugging me from this chana, from this little sting of the pepper. Even the condiments that I will add, I will dress my doubles with pepper sauce and shadow benny. That is it for me. That is my doubles dressing, right? The
Mm.
shadow benny just to go a little bit on the herby side, and the pepper just to get a little, something,
Zing. Yeah.
a little thing, a little zing, a little sensory experience. That is it. But I essentially want to taste Bara and Chana and Team Joel too. That's why I want my roti too. Or whatever tal curry inside there, my curry chicken or beef or whatever star the show. And my dal peri, everything else there is sideline. Everything else there is sideline. I like to enjoy what I eat and taste that straight ahead. So,
And I was sweet. When I was sweet, I eat chocolate cake and.
yeah, and bag of sugar,
Yeah.
I enjoy the right kind of sweet sauce and the right
Mhm.
amount of it. So, what I think what people do is that add a little too much sugar and that kind of thing,
Yeah.
especially to tamarind sauce. Now, tamarind is a very tart thing. So,
Yeah.
if I eat in tamarind sauce, I want to taste the tartness in it. I don't want to taste a hint of tart and plenty sweet. I want it the
Yeah.
other way around. Heavy on the tart, slight sweet. Because to me, that tart flavor does actually enhance the flavor, the overall dish, whether it's
Yeah.
roti or doubles.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wouldn't say no to sweet sauce, but again, I think it had to be the right type
Yeah.
of sweet sauce.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
I like the tamarind too because I think that's like the traditional, like if you look at what I think is what was the influence for doubles in India, they do put tamarind sauce on it and it's more
Mhm.
tangy. So it does add, I don't know, it really does bring out all the other stuff in each chana.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So,
would
you
like to
know,
highlight that more than likely, you see the sweet sauce talk to start the ball rolling. What is sweet sauce really? Is chutney we talking about, right?
We talking,
Yeah,
yes,
it's
it's
Right,
chutney we talking
Well,
about, yeah.
right.
it's
Well, not, no, no,
watery
no, no, no.
chutney for
Well,
Trinis, for
is it
doubles man is enough watery.
Chutney.
yeah,
not
I
necessarily.
mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
not necessarily.
it's not necessary. Actually, no,
It's
it's chutney.
chutney.
It's chutney. It's chutney.
It's
It's chutney.
chutney. So if
Yeah.
I doubles vendor asks me if I want sweet sauce, I don't consider it like I want to go buy somebody else already. I don't want your sweet sauce, right?
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think like the shadow
But
benny,
I mean,
if the
mm,
sweet sauce is a shadow benny chutney that's a little sweet, I like that one.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Jack had a mango have a mango chutney that is not it actually not as sweet, It more on the kind of tart, almost on
Yeah.
the thick side now. So that was a nice compliment, and I had that couple times.
The,
Still not
the,
how it's put often.
the only sweet
Bad.
the only sweet that I had at what it was, I think it's Mokoyo. I can't remember where, but it was a Pom City. It was a Pom City chutney,
Yeah.
and the Pom City, I think, because the nature of the fruit, it wasn't over sweet. It was a nice little graininess as well. You kind of get, and it worked
Right.
well. It wasn't sweet, but it also wasn't. It was a chutney, but it wasn't sweet. I could have deal with it in the doubles just for that. But other than that, no,
Yeah,
nothing.
like, can we talk about cucumber? Like,
Let's talk salad.
cucumber. So
All right.
I'll
All
just
right.
say that pomsite.
Yeah. Well, that's all. We get into condiments. I wanted Quincy had something to add to the sweet sauce thing.
No, I just agreeing with Joel. It might be Mamou's he talking about. Mamou's has some nice
I
sauces.
think I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
I think what we need to do, and if there are any doublesmen listening to this, I think what they should think is do better condiments now. At least have a little more pay a little more attention to it. I think
Variety. Yeah.
where this be is that they just make it's just like a quick thing now. You
Yeah.
understand? And I don't think that it's developed the flavors properly. So a quick thing, tamarind thing, and then you trust the sugar in it, and all right, that's supposed to be it.
Yeah, and stir it and go
Or
your way.
yeah, or a mango and a trust the sugar in it and thing. And I figured that is why people have a aversion
Aversion to the sweet.
to sweet
Yeah.
sauce. Because if you think about it in like traditional Indian cooking, those kind of flavors like using mango, using
And
tamarind, and that kind of thing, is that has helped build
the
masala
flavors.
flavors
Yeah.
and masala and things. So I can't say no to it. You understand? I can't say no to it, but I think if it's done right, then we will have a better experience.
Well, I want to put a plug in there for Ali's neighbor, because he is one who I feel have that mango, that tamarind sweet sauce down proper. It the right consistency. It not overpowering. It not sweet. I mean, it's a nice addition. And as Lester say, the seeds in it.
Of course, I know Ronaldo. I know when actually that's what turned me off a sweet sauce.
Yeah.
In the early double days. In a remand.
Mash up your teeth.
10 doubles, normal. And I biting seeds. I said, well, why I biting seeds in my doubles? And I said, Brett, what is that? He said, any sweet sauce? I said, I don't want none. I don't want none. That's actually what turned me over a sweet sauce.
All right. So as we hear, let me talk condiments. I'm gonna start with Reshmi. Reshmi, what condiments when you're dressing your doubles? What you want? Your perfect mix.
I like a nice roast pepper,
Mm.
the shadow benny sauce, and coconut chutney, and of course cucumber. So that's my four.
All right. Bridget.
I like cucumber, shadow benny. Well, shadow benny sweet sauce if they have it. But shadow benny, if they have mango chutney, I like that.
Right.
And well, I don't eat pepper because it interrupts my enjoying of the doubles. I get hiccups real easy from pepper.
I thought I was gonna say as a chef now, is destroy a palate.
No, like I enjoy it when I have it with like a slight pepper, but everybody's slight different, so I just don't want to add to it anymore. Because some people slight kills me, and yeah.
Yeah. Joel, how you asking for yours?
Yeah, so I'll go along with Bridget there. Slight pepper, and if you're a roast pepper doubles man, then I engage in you. Give me a nice slight roast pepper. A shadow benny, nice slight shadow benny. So the cucumber, I ain't know if all you know, right? But that I mean doing cucumber very different, man. Chopping up the cucumber and then grating the cucumber.
Yeah. I need to think about that too.
Yeah, I've seen Ronaldo here, but so I don't mind. I love cucumber.
Yeah,
right. I love cucumber.
I like my cucumber grated and like actually made into something, not like dry cucumber.
No, the way dry.
Like
yeah,
cucumber chutney, yes.
Right.
So
right,
I think when I was younger, George, when it was him and his wife, they used to have the cucumber like chopped in like quarters, but like
Yeah.
very small slices, and
Yeah.
mixed up with the pepper. And I mean, well, I like that, but
Mitch
I
will
don't
still do
like
it.
his doubles.
Mitch will still do it.
Oh, okay.
Mitch on the avenue, yeah. Mitch will still
Yeah.
have the chop up thing.
Yeah.
Ronaldo,
Hmm.
how you asking for yours? How you ordering your doubles?
Now, it don't matter where I am, which doubles vendor I go by. Yeah, let me get one. Everything slide. Full stop. You pour what
Everything's
you
like.
for me, whatever the doubles vendor. I mean, there's your craft. So you bring it. Everything slide pepper.
Okay. Quincy?
I'm not as trusting as Ronaldo.
Mm.
You ever imagine? Never get one pepper shadow Benny ties that.
Yeah?
End of story. Yeah.
I don't know what shadow benny is though. I know what bandana when I buy a doubles vendor. I know what
You know,
I ain't shadow benny. I know what that is. Where is get at?
Market.
you just have to use the right terminology.
Right to it.
Yeah, I mean, when you buy a doubles man.
I mean, yeah.
But look at you like, what?
But yeah, that's it for me.
And
Plain.
well, yes, an apple J pairing with the doubles as well. Very important.
We don't narrow just now. We don't narrow just now. For me, I kind of on Ronaldo's team there. If I go by a doubles man, you know what? Everything's right. You know, let me see where you're working with now. You know, let me see where you're working with. Everything's right. Bring it
But
and you know, and let me see what
that's when you
what
know who you're going by. What if it's a new
No,
person?
no, even if I go by a new person,
That's how it's fine who to go by.
well, I mean,
That's true.
the thing is, I mean, we will get to this, but we'll say it now. I do buy doubles any and everything.
True.
That is it.
Well,
So that's the first thing. But we'll get to that just.
You know, I will the try doubles man once.
Yeah.
Yes, the
willing
first
to
of that
I'm willing
test.
to
Yeah.
share one.
But
If-
sometimes I don't even. Sometimes, like if a real just hungry and I see a doubles person and I say, there are plenty of people there, I'll get out, but I'll stand up by the box and I'm going to look at their channel and their doubles and I'm going to take in the smell. And if I don't like it, I'm going back in the car
Oh, chef.
because I can tell. I can tell it's gonna not taste good.
Yeah, I could look at a doubles vendor and
Yeah.
know sometimes if the doubles
Yeah.
vendor and say things.
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what I'll be like,
Yeah.
nah.
Nutty.
Yeah. I go back
Not
in the
today,
car.
not today.
And like
Yeah.
if it's our place, like by Omero Road, they had two vans. The first time I went, I'll walk across by one, and then I'll walk across by the next one, and I realized the blue van is the better one. So I went back to blue van.
Wait. You ever, look, Gilbert asked something. Oliver went and ended up buying one doubles.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
30 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I feel bad because
Yeah.
that means they know the double not tasting good.
Exactly. What was it?
I feel like it's a civic duty. If it didn't taste good,
Yeah, exactly.
eat one and leave. Even if it's still hungry, eat one and leave.
Correct.
It's a civic duty to let our man know they're going on, step up a game, bridge.
Yeah. If somebody only eat one doubles, you know it's in it.
I want to buy one, start eating it, taste it, one bite. Well, before I even tasted, the smell was kind of off. Taste one bite, throw it right there by the man and walk off.
Yes, that's how.
I
That's
hope you
how
can
I
have bad to do
started
that trend.
to stand up and smell the chana before I buy it because
Right.
I didn't want that embarrassment for them again. Feel secondhand embarrassed.
Rich, we ever do that?
Nah,
No.
I don't know. I feel bad because I feel like, maybe they think it tastes good for them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't want to make them feel like, the doubles and tasting good.
Yeah. I go feel bad. I go feel bad.
Yeah,
I go
me
feel bad.
too.
I think they go feel bad, man. That people buying the other people liking the thing. I just don't like it, but later.
Well, also some people don't feel as passionate about it like we do. So they will eat the bad doubles. People eat a lot of bad food and they're okay. But I guess everybody's palate is different. So
And
they
I was
don't
not
really
going to
care.
say it's very
They
subjective
don't really
because
care.
I went back particular doubles person and I tell you see, you look at the crowd and they
Yeah.
go eating this doubles and going down.
Yeah.
My first bite, I go so I say, And I started watching around now because everybody's down in the
I don't trust anybody by the doubles, man.
You kind of
I
watch
said,
this
what
thing.
it is? I said, what it is in here? I see was something wrong here. I
Which
eat one. That was the
think
place I eat one.
special.
I said, be out. I don't run.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't like, spike your doubles in the garbage and
No.
dance, but I'll just straight away,
Disrespectfully and discreetly, walk away.
I just
Yeah.
like fold it up and
You
straight
grab
away.
grab your ass up and say you're taking it to go.
Yeah.
When people are rubbish doubles out here, you gotta let them know, but you can't do that disservice to the next man who
They need to do better. Yeah.
You had to let them know. I mean,
but how often you think that will actually happen? That you let doubles man know that he doubles not tasting good and he gonna change it.
well,
Probably never.
it
Exactly.
had two people who doubles was real worse. One of them still are wrong. The next one I ain't seen a long
But
one.
I mean, I guess like with when you learn with doubles not tasting good, you can tell your friends that it's not tasting good, so they won't buy it. That's how I look at it.
I mean, yeah. That is a good approach. So next question I have to throw out to you. What drink is the perfect pairing for doubles?
If anybody say anything other than Apple J, exit chat.
All right, so we don't want Ronaldo take.
Apple J in the glass bottle.
Right.
That's a good pairing. That's a good pairing.
And the
Yeah.
But
glass bottle.
my first orgasmic pairing
Mm-hmm.
with doubles and a drink was George doubles. I think I heard Bridget mention George, the original George doubles.
Mm-hmm.
That cucumber sauce and that lime juice that
Yeah,
man
the
used to
cucumber
sell.
pepper and the lime pepper
and that
lime in
lime
it.
juice.
Yeah.
I there was a point in time, and I was early. I was still playing football, so I was burning off calories. But I would have eaten that doubles every morning to work because that lime juice and that cucumber pepper and that doubles literally is to wake you up. You had that 6 o'clock in the morning, and it wake you up. It was a perfect pairing. But George no longer, but so you ain't get that lime juice as it used to be. A nice acid that kind of used to go with the pepper. There was something about that pairing of that lime juice and that cucumber pepper in that doubles was something else.
Oh yes, Gilbert. Banana solo is also good with doubles.
I do sweet drink.
What you saying, Quincy?
I
Wait.
can't.
Is it perfect?
It kind of like sweet sauce for me. I can't drink nothing too sweet when I eat it. Doubles, right? I can't do that. That has ruined my experience.
Yeah.
So
I understand that though.
doubles is either a drinking water,
Yeah.
so just to have something, or a Coca-Cola
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
That fizziness and that is right with anything I find.
Yeah.
That little dark flavor are good with that. And still I might just do like a half a Coke more so something about that Coke that settle the stomach and
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
you know. So it
Or maybe a
functions
ginger ale, the elixir of life,
Yeah, ginger ale could be nice. Ginger ale could be
it
nice.
might work, I never had that, but it might work.
Oh yeah, they don't sell that everywhere.
Nah, I real trust in jail wrong. Real
Like
trust.
all the doubles, man.
Well, my pairing, right? And I mean, it had no way for me to discover this eating it on the spot. So this happened, I think it was when I was in Clicquot. And we used to bring doubles. People used to bring doubles, right? And
Redo.
we
Shout out Redo.
we will get to that this now. But our doubles and coffee, that's real lashes. Coffee and doubles as real
Coffee. I
lashes.
feel like I will go to the bathroom.
Yes.
That's how it sounds to me.
I will throw this one in there because for a long time I see Crystal say Supplegen, and I know she digests lab stock.
Nah. Crystal.
But I would say for a long time, a Ramcharan spinner punch and a doubles. I used to drink that for a while.
Wait, or see Iron Born, boy.
You understand?
Orange juice as well.
Your
Not bad.
stomach is cast iron.
You
Yeah,
understand?
understand?
A Ramshan's peanut punch and two doubles. That's a good meal there. That's a good breakfast.
Dan.
Ronaldo, I feel you're a Terminator, yes?
Yeah,
Send you back.
He
You say that
have iron stomach.
How to be, boy? How to
You
be?
say
What
that
about bottle
ah,
juice with the no
But
label?
He
on
the
the
selfie.
My
promenade,
grandmother used to
hey,
call posy juice.
yo, yo. For my 2 years at A levels, I swear every evening, every single evening, when we're going home, we had to stop
Yeah.
and get doubles by Ras with some of
Mm.
that juice, whatever, orange juice thing, whatever, no
Yeah,
name,
the
no
posy
brand, no
juice.
plastic cup, you pop up in the same glass bottle, you put it in the plastic cup,
Yeah.
now off $2, boom, you know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
and that's the problem, eh? Exactly where you described it. Some kind of juice.
Yeah.
But that's exactly what it is.
You don't
It's
know what
some
it is,
kind
it's something.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a
See,
total
That's
juice,
flavor.
plenty
see,
water and sugar.
that juice that remind me of the sweet sauce after a while.
And the
I said,
juice
I
and
know
the juice
where
have
that juice.
essence in it.
No,
The
no,
juice
listen.
have essence in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could choose the essence.
For sure. Water, essence.
And sugar.
And
Yeah.
sugar, and sugar.
Back in them days, I was real wild. Them is the days I used to be buying hot dog and thing in tongue and from them cart. And I
Oh
was,
yes.
yeah, but I was
With the
never,
cut up cabbage.
yeah, yeah. And the hot dog in the water hole there and
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, I used to
Yes.
buy that. Yeah. And I was never that wild enough to buy that bottle juice straight. That
No,
bottle
I
juice,
couldn't.
I couldn't buy that bottle juice straight.
It's
I
because
couldn't buy
it's
it.
Right.
because
I couldn't buy it.
since I was a little girl, my mother never bought it because she said her mother said it was posy juice.
Yeah. I buy it and it was a dark time. It was a dark time.
But I bought it when I was older just to see what it was, and it really is sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Till at that time.
I mean the concept, you remember those recycle bottles, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
So you're kind of trusting them people to wash them bottles properly and
Yeah,
Exactly. It's all them kind of thing now. Yeah. So it's like,
reuse bottle. Ooh,
yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of
yeah.
bottle.
it's kind of
Very-
like the evil Knievel a refreshment now.
But real talk, how much of them bottles we drink though? Talk-
Oh God, many.
Yeah.
Many.
We all still here.
Yeah. Good for your immune system. Good for your
Yeah,
immune
yeah.
All right. Gonna drop another factoid. Just to benefit anybody who listening on and may not know these little tidbits. Doubles is accredited to the Dean family, who began selling doubles in Princestown in 1936. And the original form of distribution was the yellow doubles box on a bicycle. And well, today doubles vendors maintain the box but sell from spots all over the country. And doubles was sold at 6 cents a pop when it was introduced. 6 cents for doubles. Now,
By the
They probably
pound.
call that the good old days.
yeah, most places are $5.
Yeah,
Right?
6 cents and Apple J was 10 cents or 12 cents or something.
Wow. Wow.
I read in the book. I bought the book, the double,
Nice.
the book by Badruddin. So yeah,
Right.
it's really good.
Nice.
It
Nice.
is.
So, team eat on the spot or take away?
Eat on the spot.
It's on the spot.
Eat on this one. Yeah, eat on this one.
Right.
Con-
So that's
Yeah. Clean sweep. Clean
If
sweep.
everybody here is a real doubles lover, they have to eat on the spot. They
Because
prefer to eat on the
doubles
spot.
consistently, everything about doubles is changed. You see, once you do that, you see
Yeah.
what
Once that happens. Once that happens.
Once
That's it.
that on.
Yeah.
That's it.
it's over.
Because
That's not,
in the when we couldn't dine and we couldn't eat on the spot, I had to go to South and I went by Hassan Ali's. And I literally we wrap it and walk from Hassan Ali's to sit down in the car and it tastes different.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as that
Like-
goes so.
it does.
That's
It
So
does.
10 seconds and
I
it's
think
over.
Is that you
It's
see that?
that magic that turn there.
Done.
Done.
Yeah.
All over.
Yeah.
All over. Listen,
Yeah.
I just tell people this thing, Jed, from the time I wrap the thing, everything going wrong. Apart
Yes.
from the condiments in my
All how.
spot and thing,
The china falling out.
absorb into the
The bag wet.
it's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah.
Can't deal with it. I
Yeah.
can't do it. I prefer to just not eat at doubles. That is
If
all.
they're trading a soup after or something.
Yeah. I think the most wrap doubles I ever eat, it was from my grandfather. Like, almost every Sunday, my grandfather used to bring doubles from the Quasi. He used to come with the doubles, and I mean,
Sour, sour.
yeah, sour, sour. And I mean, he's your grandfather bringing doubles here. You have to eat it, and you have to enjoy it. You understand? And I used to really enjoy it. I used to bring that and Moby. Used to make Moby. Bring that, yeah. Moby and doubles, yeah. And that was a thing. So, I mean, hell no to taking away doubles on the spot all the way. But that was just one takeaway thing that, it had little memories
Yeah.
attached to it now. But I
Hey,
think,
the nostalgia nice.
yeah, but yeah, doubles just the whole experience of it now. You controlling how much of this
Yeah.
and how much of that going in your mouth and thing. But from the time you wrap that, it's like it's a dictatorship now. It's no longer a democracy. You understand?
Yeah.
But like it's real. I
Serious
try.
doubles. This
I can
serious
make
doubles
sure.
is
Yeah.
Yeah, my girlfriend likes to say it don't taste the same without smelling the drain, and he can't lie.
I was going to say the fresh air. I was going to say the fresh air.
That's a nice political way of saying the
Yeah,
drain and
Yeah.
the fresh air, the community spirit,
Fresh
But I wanted to show off and thing today. I get my
Mm.
doubles and I lay it out, Jed. I eat a couple while it was still hot and I got through.
Way, nah, man.
Hey,
Nah, Quincy,
Feel.
nah.
What's going on here? Watch that.
It coagulates. Nah.
Thank the heavens for what you took.
All right. Gourmet doubles, Reshmi. How you feel about that?
Gourmet. Okay, so I've never had a gourmet doubles. I've always had a traditional.
Okay.
So I can't really speak on it because I've never had it.
Well, neither me. I've never had it. Joel, you?
You're never had it.
No, I never had a gourmet.
I know
No.
Joel.
I know you're gonna say what we had last week, but I was not gourmet doubles.
No.
It was just a nice settings, but it was not gourmet doubles.
No, so remember what I said in the beginning. Let me just preface it, right? I'm always willing to try something once, right? Yeah.
Right.
So I would never remember when the concept of gourmet doubles came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got excited. Yeah, so I said, good. Doubles are curry chicken and curry shrimp and thing. Yeah, and then that excitement didn't last long. So I tried it. I got it on the system, and then it didn't really. I didn't need it after. I wanted to go back to more original doubles. So yeah, but I tried it. Not necessary for me.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
Yeah, I am not on that gourmet doubles thing. That is failure. I mean, it don't add anything to doubles. It's just acting price.
It takes away.
Yeah. So, and for me, the worst attempt at, I will call it gourmet, I'll put it in the same category, was that Troubles thing. I remember lining up for that rubbish.
Why?
Because it was new on the spot, it only have a new. You had to go and check it out.
You gotta try it.
And I went to check it out, and it was rubbish. But at least
I mean,
you had to try it. You had to try it. So
that
yeah,
was
for
the
me,
carnival. That was the carnival he was on there.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, he went for a couple months. He went for a couple months.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's a no from me.
Yeah, for me, it's a hard.
I am when it comes to doubles, I am a very, very firm traditionalist.
Yeah. I think also for you to try and make it gourmet is I don't know.
Gets away from the original.
Yeah.
The
intent,
of what it is.
Yeah.
To me, if it's not broken, they try to fix it. I think it's good as it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
I
like you
think.
see, all oh child, what are we? There's for me doubles. Like these foreigners who trying to experiment with our doubles and have a doubles counter in the
Mhm.
States
Yeah.
and doing all sorts of putting paprika and chicken stock in each china and
Mm,
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
these things are
mm.
too much for me.
Yeah.
Africa.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Chicken
chicken
stock.
stock.
Chicken stock.
But no,
Yeah.
I mean, as I said, we are all double lovers here, and I think the authenticity of having a doubles, the way
It is
Trinis,
intended.
yeah. When you go away from that, no matter where you go, you need to come back to base to properly enjoy the experience because I mean, it's an experience. Having a doubles, as you say, when we fold it, the experience almost
It's
dies
over.
there. Yeah. So having the experience of opening a doubles in the street. If a tourist comes, that's what we show them how to do, how to
Yeah.
exit.
And
So
like the
that is
hand,
the
like the
experience.
whole, like how you have the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
But
experience. That's the experience.
but also from another perspective, dealing with the culture and socio and thing, doubles have and food on the whole have some purposes beyond you go and eat something and it just tastes good. Doubles
Mm-hmm.
is still one of the things that for $15 a man could get a belly
Exactly full.
and
Yeah.
something to drink, you know what I mean? And you had the option to spend $15 and buy 3 doubles, tie you over for a good while and drink some water. You know?
Yeah.
And you had to consider them things because I mean that could be the difference. I'll be very real here. That could be the difference between somebody not getting looking at Savannah or not. You dig?
Yeah.
I want looking to feed himself
Be
and
hungry,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
if it
exactly, and
not
that
buying
was
nothing, you might do
that
something.
is that's the entire basis of why doubles was created. It was for the poor, it was for the working class, and that's why it was so accessible. And he used to drive around in a bicycle doing it, and
Yeah.
so stepping away from that and making
Yeah,
it homely and inaccessible,
it's kind of discarding that whole concept.
That
Yeah.
was
and the history and all, like
Yeah.
I don't know about you all, but you eat a good doubles first thing in the morning, and you enjoy it. You enjoy the experience. It sets you right for the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the opposite is true. You go and you try a doubles, man, and it's failure.
Yeah. That could upset you all day.
You vex all day,
it does.
Yeah.
It really does.
Come from that,
Or like if you're standing up in the line and the man ball out, he have no more. It's selling out after the man.
Yeah.
That kind of
And you
disappointment.
enjoy
And
it.
it's so much heartbreak.
That could throw you off for the whole day.
Yeah.
I think that should be allowed as an excuse. You call in work and say, look, I was coming to work and I was in the line. And I was 2 away from the front and doubles sell out there. Boss say, okay, I'll see you tomorrow, Quincy. You take care. Rest.
I just had a bad doubles, boss man. I'm depressed. I really don't think
It really throws you off.
It throws you off.
So what do you feel about these the latest developments in how people repackaging doubles? These kind of things. Quincy, you will go last.
Yeah, Quincy.
Quincy go last.
Let me just say, I was on the Quincy ship from that beginning. I was from the beginning.
Because I would always look at it from a business perspective. I think is a good avenue to expand and offer. And I mean, the position they were in necessitated them.
Yeah, they were creating they were filling a void.
No, that's not. That wasn't the that we questioned.
What we think about it?
Yeah.
My approach will always be one of is it a good business model? Because at the end of the day, our doubles vendors are businessman, true and true, right?
Right.
Serving food to make $1, and if he can't make $1, he find an avenue to make $1, which is. I partook of the doubles from the gas station, and for me, it definitely was not something that I would purchase if I had another option, right? Unfortunately, there were other options. Like you could get a rack doubles if you're cool with a doubles man.
Yeah.
Lockdown, You could
So
have
by
pull
a
up.
neighbor.
You're on a private thing. You ting, you pull up by your time. You hire a slot and you collect your thing, right? So for me, I wasn't hard up to the point where I had to go and buy that. But I could understand for people who craving doubles and not haven't had it for a long time.
Yeah, and also
They had
pack.
to go and get whatever they could, and it was not good. It wasn't great. I mean, as a concept, I don't think it works, and I think environmentally and all other ways, it isn't something that we should promote. But I understand it from a business perspective of a doubles man needing to,
Yeah.
continue to feed his family and do whatever and make money.
Yeah.
So that's where he had to go. My 2
Right.
cents.
Rishmi, what do you think?
Well, I didn't try it, but I see some people sharing it on social media. I mean, just like Ronaldo said, if I had a next option, I wouldn't choose it. But it did come in handy at that time.
Right.
City girl.
Joel, what you think about the?
It's not a good business model.
Okay.
And I know desperate times call for desperate measures there, but yeah, I thought that was pushing it. And I mean, as I said, that was desperate measures. That was unique circumstances that prevailed during lockdown and that kind of thing. But yeah, that's just not what I think, as we were saying earlier, the doubles experience is about. I'm not buying box. When I'm buying box food, I don't want doubles in my box. When I open a doubles, that's just not what doubles represents as food in Trinidad.
Right. Yeah. All right, Quincy, tell us how you really feel.
The short answer is that is rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that. I'm never eat that. If that's the last way doubles coming, I'm not eating it. I'll stop eating it until somebody make it. I also
So can I heat up in the microwave?
Huh?
Can I heat up in the microwave?
Probably.
Well, it's in a warmer. It's in a warmer, so it's kind of keeping warm. I mean,
So
not
that-
hot, but
which
warm.
means it's a cold doubles.
Yeah, that was.
I warm any other food, but a cold doubles.
Ronaldo, that would I mean. That would I mean.
I agree.
And I think, you know what? I will do is say, 10 points for making a cash grab and capitalizing on weaknesses and inability to contain yourself for a couple of weeks. Just cool yourself for a couple
Well, we
of weeks.
didn't know. It's gonna be
Understand?
The people that feed their families, that is it.
Well,
Yeah,
so you know what? I will never front on a man for making a cash grab, right? But if you try to talk to them about business and thing and business model, I'll say that it's not a good sustainable business.
No, I agree.
Not killing the product. I think you could have put a little bit of thought into it, a little bit of thought, and probably think about sustainable things like what that a system in China where people subscribe and they have the little metal things, the metal
Tiffin.
stack.
Tiffin.
Right, that. And you could create some kind of a club or a subscription or some kind of sign up thing where you bring in your thing, so you don't have to
deliver.
price a packaging. So you bring in your thing because it'll be like you pay a one-time cost for it. Just sit down and think about the thing properly. Just don't do stupidness that Trinidad are accustomed to do. Nah, Ronaldo. Trinidad are accustomed doing stupidness.
Yeah, but okay. I'm not defending it. I'm not defending it. All I'm saying is we had legislation at that point which
we couldn't deliver either.
Sale of pre-packaged food at certain spots. You couldn't go and set up something like that in a short space of time. But I agree with you. It wasn't the best. And I think I'm not sure if it's still for sale. I doubt.
I think it's so. I think it's still. I think
it's still there.
Yeah.
I think it's
Serious. That's still there.
You're touching on an important point that I missed when we were talking about what we need in doubles. And you see that heat, that freshness, that warmth, that critical for a good doubles, boy.
Real critical.
Critical.
Yeah.
You see, like what you were saying, think about it. I probably could have said, well, sell a copper channel, the barrel, where I could possibly be condiment, and then I could possibly assemble it, heat it up properly within the two stove. Don't just fold it doubles.
It had some doubles men doing that, Somebody brought some in the lockdown. They were having a pickup situation.
And they sell a copper and the barrel
and
separator.
they sold, you had to buy 10 minimum.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So they give you the thing a chana, they give you a bag, a brown bag with your bara. And it worked okay, but it just
Right.
didn't taste good.
The contraband
Contraband.
doubles.
Yeah.
They,
Contraband
That
doubles, yeah.
that
Yeah.
they,
made more sense than as you say, you're just doing
Yeah.
slam bam, thank you, ma'am.
yeah.
We packaging doubles
Yeah.
And that's what scare me, and that is why I was
yeah,
being vocal about these kind of things. Because if we going forward, like you think brother than doubles, right? If we going forward and the solutions that we coming up with and we justifying solutions that making quick cash grabs or little things, right? And we trying to reimagine what this future is, eh? You're trying to recreate something, which means you might have to discard the whole idea of going on stand up by the doubles man, like you face it, might probably be discarded if this thing end up being what people claiming that it could be, right? And we had to operate different. I mean, just being out there and eating it in hands might pose a little problems,
yeah,
mass and them kind of thing. So we had to reimagine what this thing could be, what this experience is. So we might have to translate some of that, some of the good things from it, but then how we enjoy doubles might be a completely different thing. It might end up being that we enjoy doubles on a particular day, just like how we make
Mm-hmm.
callaloo on a
yeah,
Saturday, on a
Mm-hmm.
Sunday, doing soup on a Sunday. Doubles might end up being a Thursday thing. We don't know, right? Because we create some kind of system where you collect and you do things and it's conducive and you get to enjoy a little bit of the experience, but something that makes sense now. We don't know. But let
yeah.
me sit down and reimagine and stop trying to fit old practices into a new space. It didn't go work.
Yeah.
And
Well
Yeah,
said.
they
back up
definitely
things.
need. Yeah, they definitely need to look at how. I think even the biggest thing that they need to figure out is how to transport in the barra, how to
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
packaging it, because I mean the China and thing that is, you can
Easy.
package that and
cheap.
it's easy is the
Yeah.
Yeah.
barra, and it's the same thing that happened with hops. Um,
Yeah.
if you check out any hops in plastic bag, as long as hops
Mm-hmm.
warm and you put it in a plastic bag and it's
Mm-hmm.
out of
Yeah,
sweat,
Sweat.
yeah,
Yeah.
it
yeah.
just lose all the crispiness.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
understand? So that nice flaky thing you get from a hops when you put it in a paper bag, the brown bag,
Yeah.
totally gone when you put it in a plastic bag. So it's the same kind of
That's the
thing
thing.
where, yeah,
Sorry, that's the thing with Bara too.
yeah,
Bara stays nice when it's stacked, like in the box, when it
right,
stays in the box. So
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know how they package it in like a plastic
Well, like
container
a
or
cloth,
something.
they wrap it
It's
in
it's
cloth.
in one of those portion control containers. So like a lunch container. So the big part had the bara and the two small parts had the chana.
China, yeah.
Um,
yeah,
And then I think it had a cup with some other
It had a
condiment.
cup with a little shadow benny and
yeah.
whatnot.
I think
I,
the Bara should have been wrapped because it needs to
yeah,
Yeah.
like steam,
it need to
I
stay.
steam.
think the bara needs to be like cling wrapped
Yeah.
or
Knuckling,
something. Or
that's
even if they go in
some sort of
forward,
Once
vacuum seal that.
Yeah,
paper.
once air gets in the Bara, that
yeah.
it
The probably,
gets to dry.
yeah.
It gets so dry.
I figure it's
Because
something
the
that,
doubles that I got, the underground doubles, they just had it in a brown
Yeah.
paper bag. So
yeah,
they just put they put the bara all how in the bag. So
right.
some was crumble
Right,
up.
right, right.
So
I
it was
can't do
just
that.
very poorly done. When I take it out, I tried to stretch the thing and
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a disrespect, man.
yeah. The
yeah.
truth,
Yeah, that's a disrespect.
but
No, disrespect.
I feel maybe what could work is using like bounty, like a paper towel
Mm-hmm.
Paper.
that could
Yeah,
roll
Yeah.
up.
A little
Yeah,
bit of moisture.
it could absorb the moisture, because once it starts to sweat,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
yeah, it good and thing. But I think the same way they would wrap it in cloth, sometimes in the
Yeah.
box. I don't know if all doubles benders do it, but I know you see
They
sometimes
gotta
they
wrap
wrap it
it
in
in
cloth.
Yeah, they
In
wrap
the
it in
cloth.
the cloth. The
Yeah,
cloth or like they use greaseproof paper or newspaper paper.
yeah,
But
As a
Now,
paper.
but
the,
all I
the good
realize when
the good thing about that, if they really figure out that solution, because it have a huge market for exporting doubles, meaning a man buying doubles to travel and fly wherever. So when
Yeah,
we
yeah, yeah.
I mean, people just figure out all kind of ways they go with all the
Yeah, you
million
have to
for you
freeze
to
it.
impede the airport and thing. But if
You
we could
have to
figure
freeze
out
it.
how to really pre-package this properly to maintain the essence of a doubles, I think it
Yeah.
really does have a market to kind of export, let's just
Yeah.
say, some doubles to
Well,
close.
I think that is very doable because if you vacuum seal the chana and vacuum seal the bara, it could work.
But then when you heat up the bar,
Yeah.
it's
The
not
bar.
great.
Yeah, it has to be heated up like in moisture.
Yeah,
So
it
you
Yeah.
has,
same
I
way you
think it
have
has
to
to be
reheat
covered
roti
with
in a, like
water.
a wet paper towel and stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah,
build
yeah,
back some steam and thing.
yeah.
That's what people do because anytime, like when my cousins go back, they go to the doubles man the day before, freeze it overnight, and put it in their luggage.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they eat it, like all foreigners.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if export will allow anything other than like something that will need prep now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna need some kind of prep. Yeah.
But I wanted to interject. You realize that we have a example from the hops that we start talking about, right?
Mhm.
Hops over the period of time kind of change in terms of how we just consume it now. You know how we consuming hops and thing, right? And
We should have a new course just for that.
Yeah. Curry reading time and that.
yeah, how we just consume bread and thing, right? You remember those households that buying bread today for today,
Yeah.
today for any morning and that kind of thing. So it had no need to preserve the hops beyond anything. It still get a crispiness, thing, whatever. When the lifestyle change, right? And people start trying to package the hops for something different, for a different lifestyle. It started to not work. That was trying to fit the whole experience into the new space. So I think we
Mm-hmm.
should take that and you see what happened to hops now. Hops is a far cry
Um,
now from where it
Yeah.
was
Hops,
before.
hops
But it
is
used to
nothing
be.
like what it
Yeah.
used to
Yeah.
be. Yeah.
So
So
well, back in the
let
they
that
used
doubles
to
go down
use
that road now.
I was gonna say back in the days they would use the actual hop flour to make the hops,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
that's why it used to stay crispy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's just they use yeast
Yeah. That's using
instead of
yeast.
hop.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Big question here.
We are in, so there you go.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me get into this thing here.
Yeah.
First thing, I mean, going directly into the wraps. I just touch on a little bit of the wraps. It have this thing floating around, right? I would call it a myth, but I want everybody to weigh in that you can only get good doubles in salt.
Madness.
Nah.
Joel, go on.
Madness. You talking to James Nicholas? Madness.
It have a few people. It have a few people who would say who would say so. I mean, shout out to people like Gary Acosta, who is a salt man through and through. He would say that the only good doubles is in salt, but yeah, I would disagree strongly.
Yeah, if
So
they have
I take some
then
pretty
South
bad
Mm.
ordinary doubles in salt.
Yeah. I mean that game is such overrated.
Yeah. I would say the DB that the DB Stretch DB Junction is not for doubles. I would go for everything else.
It's the
Pan
pie.
Sahina,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Sahina
That's
thing.
Sahina.
Yeah. For sure.
So I say next time I go there, I probably had to try 2-3 other because the ones I had down there.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was one of the days that I feel upset whole day when I come out. I said, I would that drive back was a little depressing, you know.
I can't call a boss, Joe. Yes, the boss. You had to call yourself.
I just depressed all day. I just depressed all day. I couldn't get over that at all. Yeah, so when they start from south, north, east, when they go a little understand.
All right.
I'm a Sandra girl, so I'll go with Sandra.
All right. People saying David Double's overrated. Wow.
You can get
Yeah, a lot of
would
people
say-
say that, you know.
Yeah, I find so. I find it overrated.
Mm.
So then, with that said, I mean, the general consensus is no to the fact that salt doubles is the best doubles.
And also, I want to add to this. I
Mhm.
find Trinidad too small for you to be on that kind of south thing and north thing.
Yeah.
Thing. Like, Jed, it's all good doubles in Trinidad, Jed. Taking no step of time to
Yeah,
go
because
stop
if
that
you taste
nonsense
the
now.
doubles, they're selling up the islands, Lord.
Bridget, I just want to interject with the first trip I ever made to Guyana. That was
Oh, what?
2007 about,
Well, don't
right?
talk to me about that.
It's called Harbor Bridge, and that's a floating bridge they have there, and the doubles pre-wrapped in a glass showcase. You know, you come
Fail.
doubles. You don't know how long that double sitting down there. You know, and next to egg ball. Sweat.
I give me a headache, yes.
Yeah, nah.
Lord, and then there's who making doubles and making curry chana as a chana instead of like doubles chana. There's a difference between curry chana and doubles chana.
Yeah,
It's two different chana.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rishmi,
Yes.
where is your favorite double spot in Trinidad and Tobago? Don't give me 3 and 4. You gotta give me one. Your
Okay,
favorite
my
one.
one is in a small village in Central, on Orangefield Junction. It's called Joe's Doubles.
Ronaldo, you
That's
taking notes? Ronaldo, you taking notes?
Joe's doubles. Where?
Joe's
Take notes
doubles.
because I need to
On
remember.
Orangefield Junction, Jerry Junction.
Jerry Junction. Where's that? Jerry Junction is where?
Orangefield.
Orangefield.
Where's that?
Therapy.
Okay, cool. Right, cool.
All right. Bridget, where is your best doubles?
My best is St. Mary's Junction. I don't know if it's the same place as Rishmi. St. Mary's Junction. It's in like a plaza. It's a hot on the spot situation by Freeport. Like it do take the Freeport take and then they go under the pass under the bridge and they're right there.
Yeah, you're right.
In a green van or something.
That's right next to this.
It's by KFC. So they have KFC, they have the gas station, and in the plaza opposite the gas station have the van inside the plaza. Yeah. I don't think they have a name.
Yeah, they don't have a name.
All right. Joel.
Yeah, there's real pressure. It was good. I have a few, but under Freeport, I don't know. I thought Bridget was talking about the same place I was talking about. On the way, you're going to Freeport, you swing off and you duck into Freeport there.
Yeah.
It have a lineup of them, but the last one just before the little variety store there, and it's a hot on the spot kind of thing there.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know the people name, but I don't think they have a name, and it's just a little van. And it's right in Freeport, as you swing into Freeport, like it's just really swing back out and go to the island.
Yeah, it's right on the left. Right on the left there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Doubles is what I call a real nice clean doubles. It's perfection.
Yeah, you don't have some doubles that you eat it and it feels like it's not unhealthy.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. Like the oil clean. I don't know.
Wait, that's not doubles unhealthy. I now get this memo.
It's too late now, Q.
Well, I think it
explains everything.
It has a high calorie count.
Yeah,
that's
okay.
But we don't think about calories when it comes to doubles.
Yeah. We don't need that kind of negativity in real life.
At all.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
They have no such thing. For me, there is no such thing as the best doubles. There might be the best doubles at this point on time. This, like, if you ask me what's the best doubles right now, 8:08 on a random Thursday, I would say go queue up and see what you could get, right? But if you ask me what's the best doubles in the morning, I will go someplace different. If you ask me what's
all right, so let me specify. If you had to go by one doubles man for the rest of your life, who you going by?
You can't commit your commitment issues.
Yeah, commitment issues.
When it comes to doubles, I cannot. I honestly cannot. I mean, I'll say this, right? So I have a neighbor who does make a very consistent doubles most of the times. But for me now, if I go in by my neighbor, I ain't even buying doubles, I'm buying pies, right?
Right.
Okay.
I prefer to buy pies. I think the pies are a little bit better, and I like the fact that he have a wide variety, right? So shout out RB, shout out Ali's. But
Get them the real reason why you like it.
well, and my daughter is it for free.
Oh,
So
right, exactly.
shout out to RB who only every day, right? But if I wake up early on a Sunday morning and I'm feeling for something real hot, I'll be real honest, I would probably go up by sauce and curry because it's fresh, it's right hot, fresh out, and I would take a little drive up the highway once in a while. But it has so much good doubles, it's real difficult for me to pinpoint and say this doubles. It have no doubles that I will commit to for the rest of my life. If it's commitment issues, I will take that. But
Gary, let me jump in there because and this is something that I think as Trinis we tend to do. So I exactly I feel exactly how Ronaldo feels there because I could wake up this morning and feel for a particular double man that
every
I
vendor
want.
have their
That's what I'm
different
feeling for.
flavor.
Yeah, because each one have a different flavor. I might like this about that one. I went to Canada. I was in Canada, Maine, up on that side. And the big thing up there is lobster rolls. So looking around and looking, I say, so a nice little white lady. I said, where you get the best lobster rolls up on this side? She said, there are no bad lobster rolls. Some are better than others, but there are no bad ones. And that jumped out at me. She said there are no bad lobster rolls. Some better than others.
Bad doubles though, please.
If you want to talk about bad doubles, but to say
no, it might be bad for you. It might be bad for you, but that was might like it.
I don't understand how they still selling doubles by Maritime Plaza. I don't understand it.
That double.
I don't understand it. Right?
No.
I'm telling you.
Not feeding people.
What? Nah, but whoever people find doubles there.
That channel and that Barra, oh my god.
That
Maritime real tough. If George had a better Barra, now let me tell you, George Chana and his wife Barra was the magical mix.
So
that's
and
right.
when they split, the doubles went down the line and
doubles went down there.
So again, sorry, right?
Because George's wife just put a little curry in her chana, which I don't approve of. And it tastes like curry chana, but her bar is very good. But George's chana is very good, but his bar is horrendous.
Okay, sorry. I first had because I grew up with George and George X.
Yeah,
I know them. I grew up in the same church with them, and we used to get our doubles any time we had a church function, and I didn't like the doubles. And to this day, I still find George and George X doubles that good, you know. I mean, I understand.
They're not.
They're not that good. I don't find it that good. I mean,
they're not good at all.
Thing, but
and that's why they still be there all 11 o'clock in the day. They're still packing up their box. That never a long time.
No, just now. What are you talking about right now, though? George X doubles or George doubles now?
But both of them from way back when.
So you see what I mean? Original George doubles. When Bridget was talking about when they were together. And
that was very good.
I could have committed that doubles for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
And that
doubles used to sell out 7 o'clock.
I could have committed that original doubles for the rest of my life. I had missed that doubles, like went into the question when they break up and thing, you know. And
I didn't know.
I was trying to get the marriage back together and all kind of thing, you know, because well, they're losing the thing, man.
Too late.
Think about the children.
The daughter is it's post real doubles things, but she in the States right now. Shout out to the families. I mean, there's good people, but for me, I have never really enjoyed their doubles.
Wow, that was. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know for sure me and Quincy are the same double spot.
Jack
and Marlene's.
Oh God.
Jack and Marlene's, for me, have the best doubles.
Why?
Well, I need to go because I saw the family commenting in the chat here.
Yeah, that's his daughter Mira.
Yeah, his daughter.
Yeah.
Somebody take me.
Where guys?
We
Say
do
where?
in the morning. We
That
do in the
was
morning.
John Dulam?
Me?
Yeah.
No, not John Dulam,
Yeah.
not John Dulam.
I could go in the morning.
Oh God.
Yeah, like go in the morning early. You gotta go early, you know.
Oh my God, what time is early?
They back out early.
Yeah, the out and the
Yeah, the back out.
and Mira now invite
Yeah,
us.
Mira
Say,
just
come.
say to come in the morning.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So there we go. Listen, now,
I already
huh? It
say
really
where doubles as well. Where?
is what street that is on?
I tried. Odai Trace is opposite Odai Trace, right?
No, it's not Uday. Is the one next to Uday.
Before Odai.
Yeah. But Jack and Marlene's. So
Well, they're on Facebook, so you can
they're on Facebook, so you think, but they live in
Somebody
like
say Suknan and Trace.
She's Mira said they operating at home.
Suknan and Trace.
right.
operating out of home. So
Yeah.
where the double stand is literally a minute walk from where they're living. So
Okay.
when the
Fresh.
doubles come out, when they say hot on the spot, hot on the spot.
Small pots.
Yeah, small pots coming out.
Why, for me,
Mm,
I mean, I understand the Jackamans, I understand why I like it, right?
mm.
But for me, in this day, in 2020, a doubles vendor had to be selling more than just doubles, right? You have
Yeah.
to sell.
Nah, no, you're wrong. You're
You had a-
wrong.
you had a-
No.
Why after? Why?
Specialize.
Why?
Yeah,
Because-
Let me hear the argument over now.
Yeah.
Let me hear the argument.
Yeah, when I heard you why.
feel for doubles when I go buy a doubles, man. I'll feel like I will have a couple pies and eat our doubles, and it Valles used to do something that I thought was brilliant. Was the man had a game day Sahina. He used to go by Ali's next door, right? And he had 2 barra, a Sahina, chip up Sahina with Chana on both sides.
I hate Sahina.
A game day Sahina. Every time he football team playing, he had to go and get a game day Sahina. When doubles vendors doing other things, it versatile, allow it to taste much more than just a doubles. I think for me, hitting doubles every morning kind of one note. I want to go buy a vendor and not have to be stuck with. It's like going and buy a pie. If a man was just selling cheese pie every day, I wouldn't go buy that pie man, right? But pie man who innovating with a bacon and cheese and a little fish pie, a beef pie, and
No.
That's a hold on. So you just go buy KFC and ask a burger.
Yeah, that's why I couldn't say no.
They are chicken sandwiches.
But it's
Yeah, but-
chicken. It's still chicken though.
I hear
Fried
your point
chicken.
on
It's
that,
fried
but
Yeah.
chicken.
You can go buy a doubles man and buy a cup of chana.
They do are
buy
just
doubles
fried
man.
chicken. They have chicken sandwich. They have other things. They have
Well,
chicken.
right. So
Yeah.
you go buy a doubles man, the doubles the sandwich, and if you want chana, you can get chana.
Nah.
but you can't apply that. All right, for example, a KFC is a mass market chain that fulfilling a very specific need when it comes to people and the eating. But a doubles man the reason you put forward there and although it's just a preference, let's go by somebody doing that. A doubles man is the type of
It's a specialist thing.
if
yeah.
a doubles
Specialist.
man-
Yeah.
and as a matter of fact, I much prefer the business model that is allow you to do one thing extremely
Great.
well, better
Yeah.
than everybody else. You know what?
Yeah.
I have no problem opening something to say this is why it is do. And if you need something else, go buy somebody else. But when you're feeling for
Yeah.
this, you come in here. That is fine.
Yeah.
That is fine. Trinidad
Yeah.
just breaks from that because you
So
don't like
Monday
that.
you'll go buy
Yeah.
the doubles, man. If Tuesday you're not feeling for
Excellent.
doubles, just go buy an next
You gotta
vendor and buy a
specialize. You
pie.
gotta do it like the Japanese sauce. You
Yeah.
gotta specialize.
Yeah.
That's
I hate to go to a restaurant.
Excellence,
Eh.
though. Excellence. Like
I hate to go to a restaurant
excellent.
and it's 5 pages in the menu, you know.
Oh God, I hate that too.
Yeah, and because you selling everything. You making
Everything.
pasta, rice.
You selling
you making
Italian, sushi, Chinese.
Yeah, Italian. I despise that, you know. Tell me what is the niche of this restaurant? Tell me where's your claim to
Mediterranean,
why you open?
Japanese, Indian.
Oh.
Let's take it to the extreme. Let's
That
take it
is
to the
raise my
extreme.
pressure.
It ain't all that. But again, for me,
Yeah.
right now,
Remember when
If
sushi
you at least
had
have
an
a
up in
pie.
Trinidad, every restaurant adding sushi to the menu. What the
Yeah.
hell?
if you at least have a aloo pie to complement your doubles, I mean, I wouldn't frequent your spot. I will go. If you have a good doubles, I will go. But I wouldn't frequent your spot.
Of course, because it's less things. I hear that.
Yeah, but if I go in for doubles, I go in for doubles. I'm going for doubles and pie.
Yeah.
If I go for
Yeah,
pie, I'm
It's
going for
the
pie.
only time I do
Well,
that
well,
is when
oh,
I
usually
go
doubles,
to
yeah.
Hassan Ali's and Debbie. When I go, because I
Mm.
actually prefer their Sahina and their bygone pie to their doubles.
Yeah.
So I would go
Yeah.
Debbie for the
Anything,
Sahina and for their bygone pie.
yeah. I would say, as Sean say, yeah, anything but doubles on the
Yes.
debate
The debate
stretch.
stretch,
Yeah,
yeah.
Doubles means
anything but
yeah.
doubles.
For
Agree.
real though. That no fight
Yeah.
from me there. No fight
yeah,
from me.
boy. When did
Um,
DB go down though?
Huh?
Oh, when was
a
David up?
while ago.
When was David up?
I mean, I don't think the doubles was. Rashmi, you used to go there often. Rashmi stick.
It's me like that.
I thought she was just quiet, yes?
Oh no, she
Yeah.
freeze.
So,
She
but
freeze.
she have a free she freeze in that position like she know
Yeah.
good at answer.
Yeah, go and say
She get
something.
any time.
She's,
Yeah.
I said she's taking in the call.
Oh, Rashmi,
Alright,
about.
Yes,
now
she
yeah,
is,
now
Rachel.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
freeze. Yes, freeze for a while. Yeah. I was asking if you frequent the double stretch. Well, sorry, the debate stretch.
Yeah, I go, but just for pies and for those big what do you call it?
Katoris.
Not doubles.
Jalebi,
On
jalebi,
jalebi.
jalebi. Yeah. Nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
girl,
So
right.
people, I mean, but
Tina
for
pie,
years,
Lord.
they
Tina.
had DB.
Tina is a
DB
good
was the double.
example of
DB.
specializing.
Yeah, but I think people was just saying doubles, but since I go in there, the doubles was never nothing to talk
The
about. There was
doubles is
always
only
the
the
Sahina
sharp
and thing.
people always eat the Sahina and the
The
Katori and stuff
Sahina, the
over
kachori, the
doubles.
pies, yeah, the
Yeah.
baigani.
I didn't get a memo. When I went on
You went for the doubles.
this time and you know me, I just said boy. So to me to drive down there's an
Yeah.
excursion. There's an excursion. I going
Oh,
down
God.
in excursion
I
mode.
went down
So when
there
I reach down and
yesterday.
I take one by that one by this one. I
Yeah.
said, but what is going on here?
No. Only
Yeah,
the
I
green
was
cheddars go by. Sorry to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. If you go down there on a Sunday,
green shed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
green shed.
if you ever go down on a Sunday morning, go in the market and buy pepper roti.
Pepper roti, yeah, that was good. That was
Ooh,
good.
yeah.
That was real good.
And that
That
pepper
is when I
roti,
take the
pepper roti
pepper
in the market.
separation and the hiccups with the pepper roti.
Yeah,
That
that
was
pepper
real
roti,
good.
that pepper roti winning.
Yeah.
Winning. Nice. All right. Well, no, wait, hold on. I have one more question. I have one more question to throw out. Could be over the timer, but we going. One more question.
It's doubles it was expected.
Yeah. I will
I
start.
don't master control here. Right?
Hi, Mira.
Yeah. All right, Mira. We'll see you in the morning. We come in. Yeah. Will you all pay more than $5 for $5 for a double? Sorry. Pay more
Yes.
than $5. Yes.
Eventually you would, yeah. Price will raise.
Because
Mm.
I have a theory, right?
Mhm.
Well, it's not really a theory. It's just an observation. Doubles sold everywhere else in the world sells for at least 12 TT to 50 TT for one,
Mhm.
right?
I don't know what
And
everywhere.
I think it's because over there they do their proper labor calculation. Doubles is
Mhm.
so labor intensive.
Right.
And after doing it for myself, how many times for the recipe, and seeing people like doing it over and over, it's a lot of work, you know.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of
Difficult.
many different people because
Yeah.
frying that barra takes like 2 people.
Yep.
And like the chana, it's a lot of hours. So when you
Yeah.
divide up the hours, that's why doubles men have to sell hundreds of doubles a day for it to make sense. Cost profit wise, because it's a business at the end of the day. They had to sell 300 doubles, 500 doubles a day to turn a profit if you had to pay all those laborers.
Right.
And you're waking up 2 o'clock in the morning. What? Nobody could pay me to wake up 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. But I mean, most doubles operations is still family run. It's still
Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, because
yeah.
that's what they said in the
And
book. Like, it's a family run thing.
yeah.
So obviously, like all the money, you know, they all share it and whatnot. So
Mm.
that's how we are thankfully still
Bless
how it's cheap here.
Yeah.
Just like I think
you-
doubles is to Trinidad what patty is in Jamaica.
But
Right.
I wouldn't say doubles necessarily cheap. I mean, yes, I understand from a business perspective and as a chef, valuing your time and effort. But I think most of the times doubles vendors may pay or purchase doubles, either pay people what amounts to minimum wage or purchase doubles from somebody who makes it
From factory.
en masse. So to reduce the cost. So I don't think, because for me, most people who selling doubles making money. They make
real money. Real money.
so it's not like
Trinidad.
it's underpriced.
But the Port of Spain people, like a lot of vendors, they buy from factory, and when you buy it from the factory, I think it's like $2 for the whole doubles as one, or $2.50. So they making $2.50 on top of what they paid for it. So they'll go and buy a 300 doubles and just resell, and they get in the bar and the chana.
Right, so they take the risk, but if they sell out, they make a nice profit.
They make them
So I mean, if it go up, and it will go up, when it does go up, I would pay more. I mean, but I think it will continue to be a cost-effective way of getting a nice tasty meal.
It is. It's very nutritious, even though it's high in calories. You know, you have
it's still a nutritious meal.
chana.
Yeah, and people talk about vegan, eating vegan expensive.
Yeah, vegan.
Doubles
is vegan.
It's vegan. Yeah,
very
it's a cheap vegan meal.
I actually think
Except when I add chicken stock and paprika.
Sometimes I think we're not proud enough of doubles, you know. We see it as exactly, the poor man food, but we're not proud enough of it in terms of what it is and
because
and
in
what it
Jamaica
represents.
they pay what? They pay 12 TT for doubles. They pay like 300, 400 Jamaican dollars for one, which is like twice the price of a patty which has beef. Well, we think it's beef.
So the comparison you made to Jamaica and the patty there, Bridget.
Yeah.
When you go in Jamaica and you can't talk a party in Jamaica.
No, never.
Exactly.
Yeah, you can't do that.
You can't talk a party in Jamaica. A glorified beef pie.
Money is. Let's say a party is.
I mean, I love what Jamaican people.
Yeah.
But when I tell them, I spent a couple days in Jamaica. I say, but there's a beef pie. What's over there?
No. I love party.
But you get vexed with me, but you get yo.
Not a beef pie.
But you come back, talk a party in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Watch me. I really love doubles. I love it with all my might, right? That's all you know. I wouldn't pay more than $5 for doubles.
You say not now.
Nah, trust me.
I wouldn't pay more than 7.
You're paying your 5.
I wouldn't pay more than 7. We can't reach to the 10 and
honestly, $5.50 wouldn't hurt me, but I would feel uncomfortable.
You will pay it.
$6 I wouldn't pay it. You don't know me, I don't talk things that I don't mean, I would not buy it.
No, but how far you go back? How old this group is? We going back to when doubles was how much? $1?
Yeah.
So everybody knows it's $1, right?
I know $1, yeah.
I remember paying $2. I don't know what youth coming up and people used to buy doubles from. I don't know how much it used to cost, but I remember when I started paying for doubles, it was $2.
Yeah.
So when it went to $2, I don't know what I remember. But
when it
that was an abomination.
That
was a big thing when it went to $2.
People
I was
like,
buying 5, and people rarely complain.
Yeah, you remember when it went to $3.50?
Yeah.
That 50 cents, that 150 raise was a lot for people.
The only time I complained,
and then the airport was full, and then it started to sell for 5 first in the airport, and now some people in the airport sell for 6.
I think if you're making doubles, like if you try to make it from scratch, then I think you'll appreciate.
Yeah, for sure. That's the same thing I said, Rishmi. I said I will pay up to $7.
Watch me.
Maybe.
The only time I complained about doubles price was from 4 to 5. And my complaint was, oh, good, that $5, boy. But you know what? I don't mind taking out that $5 and paying it. I would do it. But if it cross 5, I will have a problem. And this is not just the value and thing. This is some OCD things and things that is going.
Yeah. It can't be $7. It can't be $7. $3 change.
$6 for me to take a $5 note and a single is a scene.
Yeah, but look at what Joanne say. A coconut is $10 and doubles is more.
And they're getting that free from a tree.
I can't remember ever buying a coconut.
Yeah, no,
Cheers.
true. That's a good point too. Yeah.
Never went from the savannah buy a coconut buy?
Bedawi.
Yeah, but not for $10.
I
Yeah.
can't remember buying a coconut.
I mean,
I said it because Bedawi know what is going on by.
right. No, I had 3 or 4 coconut trees in my yard.
Mhm.
I mean, you see what happened by me. Concrete jungle now.
Mhm.
So when I go in the market, I mean, I pay $8. No, I lie. I pay $6 for a coconut in the market by my coconut man. And still, to what Joanne's saying there, like, I mean, I don't want it to raise, but if the price of doubles raise, I could pay it us. I could
I
pay
will
it.
buy. I will
I could
still
pay
buy
it.
it because
Don't
it's
get me wrong.
as this person here says a national anthem.
I'm
And yes,
I'm not even resisting it, you know. You know, I make this decision with pastel, right? I decide, you know what? I go and make some pastel. So I buy the pastel, press thinking that is make things easy now, boy.
Pastel is
So-
real workers.
So I jump
pastel
out.
need to be $50 each.
I jump out.
Oh,
me and a
good.
friend-
Come on, Bridget.
I know,
Yeah,
I
I
no,
just hate making
Listen,
pastel.
after I finish making pastel, right? I'm not gonna lie to make it sound like if I completed my task because I take orders from people and think, yeah, I'm gonna make for free. Yeah, I'm gonna make 6 for you. Yeah, I'm gonna make a dozen.
Yeah.
What? After I make for who I promise, and then a couple just for me to eat, I started make stuffed dumpling, stuffed cornmeal dumpling. And
Yeah.
then boil it, right?
But
And
you make pastel by yourself.
I had one person helping me.
Yeah, that's the problem with pastels. So pastels
It's a
is
team
a team
effort.
effort. Yeah.
And-
You
but
have to
Like
have
the
a team.
But when I do it, I say, no matter how much somebody's selling a pastel for, I believe it fair, right? Because
Yes.
this work, I can't even quantify this kind of work that going on in this
Exactly.
madness, right? However, that said, I don't really buy pastel so Jed. I don't buy pastel so because for me, it's real. I find our pastel is real plenty
It's
money.
real work.
It has hurt
Yeah.
me when I
You
take
have
up
to have about
pastel
4 or
and
5
it
people in
finish.
your little line work making your pastels.
Jed, our
From
pastel
my
is
experience,
quick for the paper.
every
that
time I
I
buy pastels,
Mm,
I get disappointed.
yeah.
So
People will pay $20 and $25 per each pastel, you know.
Yeah.
yeah.
Christmas time.
Wow.
I
Okay.
pull my team together
And
somewhere.
it's only that price because
Yeah.
people
We
making
making
money off a quantity.
Yeah.
All right.
Pastel bread. Mm.
Well,
Jay, they Rashmi, they're looking to make sure you're blinking.
Somebody asked Helen Denise something on Facebook.
that's Bridget, mom.
That is my mother. What does she say now?
She asked how far would you drive for the best doubles earlier, and I made a note of it because I think it's an important question.
How far?
How far you would drive? We talking about money.
We go wherever.
Who drive it?
We're meant to be together.
So I think this plays into something that's real key for doubles. I think generally the best doubles is one that kind of close to where you are. And like most other foods, I mean, proximity plays a huge part, but for doubles, even more so. Because something that, is a convenience plays a huge part in the doubles visit. Again, it's along some sort of transit point or it close by. Is it that catchment point for the doubles is really participating real important. But for the best doubles, if our doubles was real best, I wouldn't go and I wouldn't get very regularly. But if they had real best doubles, I would go down once in a while and participate. You know, just
I would drive anywhere. Yeah.
Enjoy the drive and thing. But David doubles insane enough to do that. But again, doubles is really about where is frequent.
And convenient. You know what has also impacted on me apart from the distance is the actual convenience of the place. I make no bones about it. If I can't get like decent parking and them kind of thing, chances are I go skip your spot. You dig? Especially if it's things that like I have a thing with people parking in ways that inconvenience in roadways and that kind of thing and parking inconsiderably. So if it forces me to make a dumb park, I will find I might want to come, but it will be less frequent than how much I really want to know. You know, I drive past. And that is not with doubles alone, that is with everything. I can't get a parking. I could pay money for a fet or something. That parking good if I'm not feeling comfortable. Out, you know. Go on. Sell ticket there. I go on. Mean
You
parking.
pay for the fed though? You pay?
Yeah, I will sell my ticket and go home.
Serious, man?
Yeah.
All right.
Serious.
I would drive far for good doubles. Bassoon had introduced me to a pie place. I don't know if you, well, Bassoon must remember the place. In Princess Town. Sell aloo pie and thing. I think they had doubles too.
By a little cliff kind of
Cliff,
thing.
yeah.
I know this spot. Yeah.
That pie spot. And Quincy and them used to get vexed with me. So then we liming, and I was like, let me get something deeper. I was like, let me go down Princess Town for pies. And I'd be like, what weird thing, man.
Nah, get the story properly now, man. We go get the story properly. We go be liming.
Right.
Yeah.
In front there's a truck that comes out in the morning, but you have to go like from 6 to 9, I think.
Where
So
that
like
is?
it's water beach house.
Mayaro.
Mayaro?
Mayaro.
In front facade. That's
Okay.
that's one of the best doubles I've ever eaten in my life.
No. Nah, it's not there. I'm mixing up with the next spot. We had final spot when we was going Table Land. A nice little hole in the wall place. I had a real nice doubles and pie and thing, boy. Yeah.
Ken's doubles is also very good.
Yeah.
We go be on Arpita Avenue by Charlie. Lyman thing, we taking a few Guinness and thing, right? It go be about 5:30 minutes to 6, right, Darry? About that kind of time, right? And I'm gonna say I feeling hungry, boy. He feeling hungry, eh? Feeling hungry. Darry will say, let you go down Princess Town for pies.
Yeah.
I love that because also
Yeah.
I would be like, I have to eat the best of what I feel
Yeah,
for. If
I
I
know.
feel for the best pie.
Yeah,
and
but
it's
you-
And the thing is,
You're really hungry.
Huh?
nobody take.
You're really hungry.
No,
He really, exactly, he really.
no. You see,
Princess Town, you know.
Yeah, you're really hungry.
Listen, how hungry you could really be. That you can't
Yeah, we
wait to
mean-
reach on Princess Town to drive. You need for 2 days, sir.
No.
You was fasting. You come up
That's
on
drastic,
40
you know.
hours. When
Very
you see you
different,
hungry,
you-
listen, understand this. For me, I don't understand the concept of somebody saying they're so hungry. You understand? That they must eat now. You understand?
It's not that, it's not that.
Hour drive just to eat some pies. Come now, man.
The thing is
Yeah, because we
the thing is we
liming
liming.
us. We
We
liming
liming here.
us. Well, you know me, Jed.
We liming here.
I-
This is the lime
I-
going on.
No.
We look to uproot the lime and change it
No,
into
I look into expand the line. Is what I look into do.
You're looking to
Because
make the lime into
us-
outing. It's not an outing.
Yeah, no, I'm making the line into something interesting. But we
Exactly.
doing it. We
I
doing
like
that.
that, what are we?
We doing that every single day, us.
It's
So I
an
try to
adventure.
inject something adventure. You understand?
That is how people is make the news, us. That is how people is make the news. Keep yourself quiet. You don't come out, lime in a spot, thing, drink your alcohol.
Nah. We
and
going
go
down
over
the
the
road.
house.
Let me go down the road. Let me go
That is
and
how
eat
people
pie.
is-
You understand? We
And
go and
then-
eat pie.
The other women that we was.
And then I'm on. I was lime in
Yeah,
the
Yeah,
but
lime.
we go down the road, you get a little drink,
Yeah,
kiss
yeah,
up on my
Princess
car.
Do a doubles road trip. So hit
Doubles
up
road trip.
all,
Yes.
all
could
the
do
Yes.
double spots on the way down.
Yes, Rishmi. Rishmi understand the thing.
Yes. In the chamber.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining us, Joel, Reshmi, and Bridget. Really appreciate it. It was a nice, spirited conversation surrounding doubles. We didn't get too rapsy, but
Yeah.
I think we generally setting the tone going forward that we're gonna have raps, but it ain't gonna be too much raps. So,
The
We-
panel
we-
was online too. That is what happened. The panel was
Yeah.
very online. It was
It
very-
didn't have
Yeah.
anybody with any outrageous likes.
Yeah. Even Ronaldo was still kind of,
It was online. It was online.
yeah.
Let's somebody that said no that you had to put it in the fridge, put doubles in the fridge and eat it next day. Nah.
Yeah.
With a syrup.
Yeah. Doubles road trip for sure. Doubles road trip could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. All right. Olia, thanks again. As usual, we have the after party. I'm not going too late. But yes, we have the after party. If all you want to join, feel free to join. But thanks again for joining us.
Boom.
Thanks.
Bye.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.